We are just 4 days away from the first debate between President Obama and Republican challenger Mitt Romney. Some are calling these debates a make or break moment for Romney. It's your voice, your vote, with just 38 days left to Election Day. And ABC's David Kerley joins us from the White House with an inside look at how both sides are prepping. David.
Good morning, Bianna. This is the year that these debates could be critical, so both candidates are spending a lot of time preparing. Heading back to Boston for more debate practice, Mitt Romney would not endorse the view that the debates could be do or die for his campaign.
I don't think anyone would suggest that debates aren't important. I can't tell you how important it'll be. It'll be a good chance for the president and for me to have a conversation with the American people about our respective views.
Mr. Obama spent a couple of hours practicing yesterday as well and has 3 days set aside for more practice. It's nicknamed Debate Camp, and near the end of camp, like now, it's a full-on mock debate, following the time rules, podiums the exact distance apart, and fill-ins for the opposition. Neera Tanden has played the role, preparing Joe Biden.
It's only tense when they give the completely wrong answer and you know you're the one who has to correct them in the end. So the goal of them is to make them feel like they're as real as possible.
Tanden believes Romney has the harder chore.
The idea that I'm anti-immigrant is repulsive.
Being aggressive against the president, drawing distinctions without being nasty.
I don't think I'm that bad.
You're likable enough.
Thank you so much.
And the president, who can become impatient, is probably being pushed in practice as well.
Part of having a tough opponent in your mocks is that you get that anger out in the mock, and so that the president is relatively calm and collected.
And there are reports out of the president's debate practice that he's getting some real pushback from staff to shorten his answers and be crisper. He has a tendency to get into that professorial answers, and so they're really pushing on him, Dan, to shorten up those answers.
Fascinating. David Kerley, thanks for your reporting this morning. With us now, a guy who knows a little bit about what it's like on the inside of debate prep. ABC News political consultant Matthew Dowd has helped prepare vice presidential candidates from both parties. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Everybody loves a comeback story. How well does Mitt Romney have to do in order for us to start writing the Mitt Romney comeback story?
He has to do very well. He's in the race right now is a 5 or 6 point national decline on his part. He's losing in all the electoral states. He does not want to get in a situation where this goes past him and he can't catch up. He's got to do it on October 3rd, and he has to do well. And I think actually the race will close. He'll show up and do reasonably well, but he has to do that.
So you have said in your online column that it's really more about style than substance for him. Why?
If you take a look at the history of debates, it's not really about policy specifics. It's not really about facts. People have heard a lot about that. They've seen it. They've read it. They've got it all. It's more about what are the cues that indicate the kind of person or personality or how they're going to be, their mannerisms. And if every change that's happened in a debate, if you look at a history, it's changed because of somebody's mannerisms or somebody's style, either did badly or did well. That's where changes occur.
Romney's got a lot of practice. I mean, going through the primaries, I believe he debated 20 times, and in a lot of these debates, everybody was attacking him because he was the front runner. Does that mean he's got a potentially good performance in him coming up this Wednesday?
I think if you look at the history of those debates, he either won or tied every single one of those debates, and so he's got it in him. He can do reasonably well. He's never been faced, though, at this kind of level with this kind of scrutiny, one-on-one. It's much different when you're 1-on-10 and have to worry about 15 minutes of the debate. He's got to worry about an hour and a half of this debate in a much different circumstance, but he's got it in him. He's got a capacity to do really well.
Very quickly, we've got just a couple seconds here. How important are these prep sessions?
They're extremely important. The people that have done badly didn't pay attention enough in the prep sessions, didn't get ready, didn't get it down. These prep sessions are key for Mitt Romney.
Matthew Dowd, incredibly important for us to have your perspective this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And be sure to tune in tomorrow morning to This Week with George Stephanopoulos. New Jersey Governor Chris Christie will be his guest.